ho! Hello.
Look at him.
Good evening, my darling batlings. I live in 2D form.
Can we get an
I
evil
am-
laugh? Oh, perfect. Beautiful. Beautiful.
I am so excited for this moment. Thank you. You're a wonderful audience. Yeah. How are things going in Orlando, JKR? I saw some of the pictures you posted on my server. Did you go to that meetup that TJ Omega was doing where everyone like raided a toy shop? So yeah, 2D model. I've been working on this behind the scenes. I found this artist on Twitter by complete happenstance because my buddy Nade happened to either like or retweet one of their tweets, and one thing led to another, and now I have a partial 2D model.
Yosh.
Yosh indeed. Yes, very Yosh. I only went in for a partial model for now. Just, didn't want to take too much of a financial risk in it in case this ended up being some sort of scam. Like, not that I assumed they were a scammer, just it's happened to me before. But yeah, this was done by the talented artist and rigger and VTuber himself, Yelena Zeka on Twitter, twitter.com. I'm never calling it X. Like I've said before, if Elon Musk is going to dead name his children, then we're going to dead name his website. Yeah, Yelena Zeka. I'll put a link to that in the VOD when that... you know what? I'll put it in chat right now. Because I had to ask for a pronunciation guide because he's Serbian. So it's a name that it's a language I'm not familiar with.
Speaking of languages, do you want to hear something funny that happened at work when I was on break?
There you go. In chat, I just put the artist's name. Just look them up on twitter.com and you should find them no problem. They're the one with a jackalope VTuber avatar.
JKR, eat.
Eat some food, JKR. I know it's very easy to lose track of that while you're at a con, but it's not healthy.
Exactly. We care about your health, dude.
Yeah, Yelena Zeka does models for people on a lower budget end because he believes that your financial situation shouldn't gatekeep you from having a good quality 2D model. And I really appreciate that, and that's something I vibe with, and I'll be working with him in the near future, definitely.
Yeah, I gotta say, the work is beautiful. Like, the hair, like, oh my gosh, the hair. Yeah. I'm still on that. And I'm gonna tell them what I said before. You can tell them the inspiration, but for me, I see a blood moon, and I love blood moons. The crimson, and it's French fucking kiss.
The specific inspiration I had for the eyes was it's the same on my 3D model. Not the exact same texture, but same design aesthetic. Is if you're familiar with Hyperdimension Neptunia, when the CPUs turn into their HDD forms, their their pupils disappear and are replaced with a power button symbol. That's what it is.
Yeah, I remember for what's her name, she has the heart eyes that is more pronounced, I believe. If it's not Homura, Kagura, or
I'm talking about Neptunia, not Senran Kagura.
Oh, Neptunia. Why did I think that? I'm going crazy.
Yeah, the character you're talking about in Senran Kagura is Hibari, and her eyes are actually supposed to be like a flower petal design.
Ah.
And it's not a power-up thing. It's just a like genetic trait from her family.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Timo. Glad to see people like this model. Yeah. Once again, shout out to Yelena Zeka for making and rigging this, and I've got two toggles on top of it. I've only got like one facial expression right now, but when I recommission him probably next month, I'll get more done. But for right now, I've got. Is it gonna work? Come on. There we go. A little blush.
Jupiter this can even double as drunk.
Yeah, it could work for multiple scenarios. And then my personal favorite, say something bonk worthy.
I want to stuff my face into Homer's chest.
That's it. I'm getting me mallet.
I don't know if I'm blunt damage resistant. All I know is I am slash resistant in this form. JKR, I need you to come all the way from Florida back over here. Save me.
Nice to see that. Nice to see that the Twitch interactive throwing system still works.
I see JKR trying to save me.
I've also got a couple new redeems set up, and I've put in a couple custom models to the Twitch integrated throwing system. See if those work. But yeah, I'm excited for this, and I feel like now's a good time to announce. I'm gonna be doing a special stream with my girl Lulu on Halloween night. No set time yet, but we're going to figure that out as we approach the day. We're going to be doing You Laugh, You Lose.
Ooh, yeah, I can already tell you I would lose.
we're both compiling our own playlists of funny short videos for us to subject each other to, and we're going to be making a game out of it. I'm not going to spoil what the details are here, but yeah. If it's a Lulu stream, you know it's bound to be somewhat chaotic. And yeah, I've been waiting for this day for 2 years, and I'm so glad I could begin to make it happen finally.
Like,
I had to
dude,
go
I
through
am
so
happy
much.
for you.
I had to go through so much shit to like get everything working properly in VTube Studio because the official documentation's not all that good. Thank you to if you're familiar with the elf girl VTuber Ilara. She's been rising in. Yeah, she's made some great tutorials on setting up stuff in VTube Studio. And if it weren't for her videos, then I never would have been able to figure out a lot of this stuff.
Yeah, she's genuinely nice. You see her stuff on Twitter.
Oh yeah, I've interacted with her before.
And also, I just want to say I am very happy that you're happy. Let's just get a round of applause going on right now.
Thank you. You're gonna make me blush in real life instead of just on the model. But yeah, with all that out of the way, I said we were doing Senran Kagura tonight. Something I've been teasing for about a year now. Head pats don't work on this 2D model quite yet. I haven't quite figured out how to do that. So you can go ahead and refund your head pat points. Like, things that don't work off the top of my head. Obviously, outfit swaps don't work because I only have the one model right now. And the head pats and like anything except throwing stuff at me and like soundboard stuff doesn't work. Unfortunately, but I'm still working out the kinks in that. I'm sure I'll figure it out eventually.
Hold on. Did you just say that you were working out the kinks?
Yes, I did. That's the wrong sound effect, but okay.
Oh, wait, was it?
No, that was a prop. That was Twitch integrated throwing system playing the wrong sound effect. It was supposed to play the bonk sound, but play the thwack sound.
I guess it really wanted to knock you out.
Yeah, I imported that mallet model myself to specifically drop on my head when I'm being bonked.
Oh.
At great velocity.
I think we need a bonk. JKR getting to be bonked. He has a nice amount of zenny.
Oh, there's going to be plenty of bonk-worthy moments tonight if you're familiar with Senran Kagura. This is actually one I haven't played from beginning to end yet. So this is going to be somewhat uncharted territory for me.
Oh, we're about to be down bad, aren't we?
Yeah, this is a within Twitch TOS. That's why I'm playing.
I'm about to say that.
That's why I'm playing the PS4 version, because it's slightly censored. Like, it's already censored. It doesn't have, like, any graphic nudity in it because it's a Japanese console game, primarily.
Yeah,
but
we know how they're doing.
The Steam version has an extra, like, interactive mode that was cut out of the PS4 version.
So for me, get the PS4 version. Gotcha.
Like, if you get the Steam version, it gives you, like, an extra option in the dress-up screen where you can, like, poke and prod the whatever girl you're dressing up.
So best mode. Gotcha.
I'm not going any further with that. I'm trying to stay within TOS.
I mean, the thing within TOS, you can just say it has spicy mode.
I mean, Steam version also obviously has mods for more adult content.
Which is why I would get the Steam version. Also, I don't have a PS5, so...
Well, it's a PS4 game.
My PS4 is also... Okay, that scared the shit out of me. Like, it's just, like, Marvelous. Like, okay.
Yeah, Marvelous publishes the Senran Kagura series. You may also know them for No More Heroes and Daemon X Machina.
We all know Cryware.
Alright, this is a remake of the original Senran Kagura, with gameplay more in line with the later games.
Just do me a quick favor. You might want to lower either the game volume slightly or raise yours slightly.
Okay, I'll lower the game volume. How's that?
Perfect. Yeah, we want to hear your beautiful voice, man.
Yeah, it's Hey, Psionic X, glad you could show up. Glad you could show up to harass me on my 2D debut.
It's going to be bonk-a-getting.
Oh, all right. We've got 2 primary campaigns here, and then 2 DLC campaigns. Ultimate Shadows is the primary story that focuses on the Hanzo girls. Burst is a follow-up story that follows the Hebijo girls. So we'll be starting with Ultimate Shadows. Hanzo girls, by the way, that is Asuka, Ikaruga, Katsuragi, Hibari, and Yagyu. The Hebijo girls in this game, because after the events of this story, they go off on their own, are Homura, Yomi, God, I'm forgetting a lot of their names. Oh yeah, of course, God, what? Haruka, that's her name. Mistress Haruka, as my cousin calls her. And yes, all the audio is in Japanese, because none of these games are dubbed. They're just subtitled, but the anime adaptations are dubbed.
I've seen clips of the English dub, and for me personally, it's just okay.
I mean, the English dub, it's what Funimation does with a lot of their like B and C tier properties, which is instead of bringing in like their A-list talent like they do for something like Dragon Ball, they bring in they allow newcomers to have their time to shine.
Yeah, I'm all for newcomers, but at the same time, I kind of feel like, you know, make the voice seem like it's for that character. I just see it too much, right?
Yeah. Like, probably the only A-lister I can think of out of Funimation's repertoire who's a consistent cast member in the Senran Kagura dubs is Monica Rial as Homura. And it's Monica Rial playing outside of her usual typecast because she gets to do a deeper voice. Whereas, if you're familiar with Monica Rial, she's usually voicing, like, squeaky high-pitched characters.
Yeah.
Or, more recently, Bulma.
I remember, yeah.
You create a new fan casting for the 13? Awesome. Can't wait to hear about it. The 13 being the 13 original primes. Me and JKR like to talk about fan castings for like if characters from Transformers were to appear in some new stuff.
Okay. It was actually kind of funny. I think I told you how we were talking so heavy about the death battle with Frieza and Megatron.
Yeah.
Time, monster.
Hey, is that alert is way too small.
Oh. I need a magnifying glass.
I don't know why the alert's so small, but thank you, Lulu. Let me fix that. Yes, Stream Elements is way too small. There we go.
Oh, I just noticed the chat was that small. Good lord. I mean, it kind of makes sense because I am, like, kind of blind.
Okay, so, like, this whole opening sequence was just, like, a daydream that Asuka was having, where she gets to be the hero saving the day, fighting off the evil Shinobi. Shinobi in the Senran Kagura world, like, you know, the cover stories that they sort of died off and were dissolved after the Meiji Restoration period, but they're still around in the modern day, being trained by like the top national academies as part of secret programs at each academy. Like each one fronts as a normal school, and then they have a Shinobi program behind the scenes. And Hanzo National Academy is one of them. Which is what we're going to be following. And there's two types of shinobi. You've got good shinobi and evil shinobi. The line between them is not very well defined, to my understanding. Because it's not like, you know, an evil shinobi is an inherently bad person. It's more so like they work for opposing factions.
Basically, it comes around perspective.
Yeah, because, like, all the Hebijo girls that we meet, which Hebijo is an evil shinobi academy.
Time, monster.
Oh.
Hey, thanks for the resub. All the Hebijo girls that we meet, like, they're a bit more twisted than the Hanzo girls, but they're not necessarily, like, evil.
They like to use the word quirky, I guess.
I mean, once we get into Shinobi Versus, we've got a set of twins where one's a sadist and one's a masochist.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Riona and Ryobi, two of my favorite characters.
Doesn't one of them want to be eaten?
Yeah, that's Riona.
Die, monster.
Yeah.
So many resubs tonight. Thank you guys. Hype train incoming. Holy shit. If you guys keep this up, then we'll have a hype train.
Pizza time.
Ooh,
You know, I've actually
scared me.
I've got a second pizza themed alert set up now. But if I'm feeling up to it after I've had my fill of Senran Kagura tonight, we'll switch over to Spider-Man 2. I know we haven't beaten the first Spider-Man, but hey, gotta play into what's trending now somehow.
Eating a pizza? I'm jealous.
I wish I could have pizza. I'm out of food except for spaghetti and peanut butter biscuits. There's your girl.
Mm-hmm. Maybe I should cosplay.
Oh no! Of all times to grace us with Corey Feldman.
Let's see how well it syncs up. It actually is syncing up, kinda.
I hate that.
Me too.
hate
You
it.
see the parts.
I hate every second. Oh, it stopped. Oh, now it's back.
Oh,
Not too long before they were blown away. Picture walking through the parking.
this is 2006 AMV.
Simple life not too far away.
Nah, if it was 2006 AMV, it would be set to Linkin
All
Park.
together.
Oh god, I actually think I did want to Linkin Park too.
Or if it was 2006 AMV from my friend circle, circa 2006, it would be set to Trapped.
I did want to trap also.
We were the same.
We were together. We wanted change. We said forever.
We were one and we were the same.
It put her to sleep.
やめるまでは
アスカ、聞こえないのか。アスカ、いい加減にしろ。
Wake up, sleepyhead! Stop being a sleepo beepo in the middle of class.
忍びの道は極められたか。
Oh no, he's hot.
Kiriya Sensei, he's going to be a recurring character.
大きな寝言だったからな
My girl, Katsuragi!
とかとか
アスカ、眠気覚ました。秘伝日報のところを読んでみろ。
He is so done.
あ
I like Kiriya, he's relatable. A lot of the characters in Senran Kagura are relatable.
大自然の力
He's basically me at work, but I'm just done with shit.
それすなわち忍びの断りなり
お前たちも知っての通り、アスカはガマ。
Okay, so every character has a guardian animal, which they're going over now, which empowers them to use secret ninja arts, which are your special moves.
借りて秘伝忍法を発動させている。
So let me ask you this: what would be your
秘伝忍法を使うと
your animal?
秘伝
I,
巻物が必要となる。お前たちがいつも
lore-wise, I want to say the wolf or the bat, but realistically, it's probably something like the platypus.
I mean,
They
what
have
about a
to-
vampire platypus?
胸
Actually,
Hold on.
気になるね本当に隠してるのか確かめさせろ
cleavage.
Katsuragi in a nutshell.
やめていいからじっとしてる
Yeah.
終わるから
Yeah, that's Katsu for you.
カツラギ、授業中にセクハラはやめろ。次を読め。
Kiraya is a Chad.
すなわち名のごとく蝶のつく秘伝忍法なり。これしか書いてありません。
なぜこれしか書かれていないか。理由は明快だ。
Actually, thinking about it though, a
宝であり、内容も
vampire platypus sounds adorable.
How would it be a vampire platypus? Because vampires have fangs, but platypuses don't have teeth.
But they have the poison and the behind them.
They have the venom barbs on their hind legs, yeah.
Yeah, that can
Would
be
they,
it.
would they drink through their hind legs? That wouldn't be the weirdest thing about a platypus now that I come to think about it.
I mean, they could cut with that and then like suck and lick.
No. Scrape and lick.
Bro, like she just turned away like, oh god, no.
So this is our basically our hub menu. It's called the Ninja Room. We've got no money now, so there's really nowhere to go. Libraries like records, concept art, music. Shop is where you can buy new outfits. School Select lets you switch campaigns. Record is save and load. Settings, obviously. Dressing Room is where you can dress up your character and create dioramas with them.
Ooh.
I will not be browsing the diorama section because so many people use that to create, like, DIY hardcore nudity.
Oh.
Like, you can find so many not safe for work things on the user-made dioramas, just freely distributed.
Yikes. And interesting at the same time. By the way, JKR put Perry to play. I have to. Should I do my Dr. Doofus merts?
Of course.
Octopus. Get here. My voice is a little bit lower than normal because I'm drinking coffee. I really need to do a video where I dress up as Dr. Doofus smirts and send it to him.
All right.
Going back to the... Oh, yeah.
We're going to be doing a couple training missions. Story has a mostly linear progression, but then we get side stories on this that follow each individual character.
I love Hibari's eyes, though. I will say that.
Fun fact, the creator of Senran Kagura has gone on record saying that Hibari is his favorite character.
Nice.
My girl Murasaki is, like, somewhere in his top ranking. Because he has excellent taste.
I wonder where Himura is at in his tier.
I don't know. I don't think he's put out an official tier. But, like, it's a sort of, like, known fact that Hibari is his favorite. And Murasaki's another one of his favorites. Murasaki doesn't appear in the main story of this game. She doesn't debut until Shinobi Versus. So, unfortunately, I won't be fangirling too much about her here. She's a DLC character that you can play as, but she's not, like, story relevant.
Oh, I never said what my animal would probably a wolf, you know, somewhat lore-wise, but realistically for me, probably a bear, and that's multiple meanings.
So they come up with, they haven't said it here, I believe, but they do have an in-lore explanation for, like, how they have these, like, high-octane ninja fights without anyone noticing. And it's basically that when two shinobi of opposing factions engage in a fight, they create a barrier around them that is basically like a pocket dimension. It hides them from the view of onlookers.
Ah, so it uses Daihat GU lore.
Basically, yeah.
Or mechanics, excuse me.
You have a group cosplay that you want to do. Okay. And what might that be?
This
as far
gives me Tekken 3 flashbacks because of the wood.
Yeah, the wooden dummies. Mokujin is based on like a wooden training dummy that was common in old Japan. And it wouldn't be outside the realm of possibility for like some sort of crossover on Senran Kagura's end to happen with Tekken, because they crossed over with other properties before.
Dude, I would fucking love with Tekken.
Like, the game Peach Beach Splash had a ton of crossover characters in it, including a couple characters from Dead or Alive, a couple characters from Ikitosen.
I remember that one.
And Neptune from Neptunia.
I remember the Ikitosen and what was it before? The
Dead or Alive.
Thank you. It was the two sisters, Ayame and
Kasumi.
Thank you. Oh, and the other girl that was always with them. She's the one that I don't know her name.
I don't know my Dead or Alive characters. So
I just know like 3 of them, like 4 of them. Oh, and Helen.
In one of the gacha games, they had a crossover event with High School DxD.
Oh, I remember that too.
Why would you remember
Risa
that?
Was
that game wasn't released outside of Japan.
No, I remember I do look up imported stuff.
Oh. It's a mobile game.
Yeah, it was trending on Waifu Hell and on Twitter.
Yeah. If you do like an image search for some of the Senran Kagura characters and you see like art of them in trading card form, that's from the mobile games.
Ah, okay. I just realized something too. They can even do a crossover with Samurai Warriors or Dynasty Warriors.
What I'm surprised about is that they never did a crossover with Queen's Blade, to my knowledge.
Yo!
You'd think that would be obvious.
You would think that too. The reason I say that, I look at the combat and it makes me think like
it's very obviously Dynasty Warriors inspired.
Yes.
In terms of its combat. The original Senran Kagura was more like standard side-scrolling beat-em-up, more like Streets of Rage or Final Fight. Yourself as Dr. Nefarious Tropy, master of time and creator of the very time twister machine you see before you. I would totally do Engine in that group. I would out of that group cosplay, I would do either Engine or Cortex. Because I can do a decent enough Engine voice, and I can do a decent enough Cortex voice.
I don't know who I would be.
I know one friend group cosplay I would want to get together for us is like try to get all the versions of Robotnik. I would do the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog version, you know, Pingus! Alright, when your meter's full, press L2, you enter Burst Mode, which, it's like a super state. You have a couple super states in Senran Kagura. Burst Mode is exclusive to this game.
Let's just guys didn't get me.
And I will say Senran Kagura games tend to have a very slow opening. Like, it tutorializes a lot of stuff for the opening chapters before getting into the actual story. And these games are also very dialogue heavy. You would never guess that a fan service Dynasty Warriors clone would be so dialogue heavy.
Kind of reminds me of Kingdom Hearts 2. I get so tired of Roxas' opening.
誰もいない一番早くダン
Like, I've played Kingdom Hearts 2 so much, that beginning just makes me want to quit sometimes.
残っているのはお前とひばりだけだ。
So Asuka's kind of like
柳生はもう忍び部屋に。
I want to say kind of the Naruto of her group, where she's like the slacker that, well, not a slacker. She tries her hardest. She's just not as good as the
忍び部屋
rest.
に戻るぞ。
はーい
In fact, a little bit of development history that we know about for the first Senran Kagura was that before Asuka was chosen to be the protagonist, Katsuragi was originally supposed to be the protagonist. But that was changed because she was perceived as being too similar to Naruto if she were to be the main character.
自分でも信じられない人なんです
So they reworked Katsuragi to be sort of like the comic relief pervert of the group, and also sort of like she's one of the older girls of the group who's closer to graduating, so she has a little bit of that wisdom.
Ah, makes sense. I just realized something too. The symbol for the girls reminds me of Attack on Titan thing. Also, the leaf badge from Earth badge from Pokemon.
したの
You would have smacked me for those two comparisons, don't you?
Not really.
じゃない
More so for the Attack on Titan comparison.
私たち仲間なんだから
One of the symbols is a leaf
ほら言って
type feather thing.
ねひばり秘伝民法書をなくしちゃったの
Okay, so like the ninja art scrolls are a big deal. You're supposed to keep it on your person at all times, because it's what allows you to use your ninpo.
やっぱりそうだよね
Of course, this being a fan service game, the ninja scrolls are usually kept somewhere on
私
their
も手伝うから
personal
一緒に探そう
body, like a lot of times kept in their cleavage.
ありがとう
They're not even subtle about the fan service in this. I swear it's actually got like a gripping story though. Like the most common story I hear from people that got into Senran Kagura is they bought it because they thought, oh, booba game. And then after they played through it, they're like, these girls deserve happiness.
あそこにいる人ひばりちゃんの秘伝民法
But then the mods came around and did this.
それ返せ
Yeah. I mean, the spin-offs did that too. There's 2 spin-offs on Switch that are more like just more straight fan service rather than story focused.
Oh my.
Like you've got one called Reflections, which is it's a hybrid of a massage simulator and a dating sim.
Oh. I remember hearing that.
Yeah, I of course have that one. Because it has Murasaki as one of the girls you can pursue in that. I say one of the girls you can pursue. It's sold for a base price of like $10, and it only comes with Asuka. But they have 5 other girls campaigns as DLC for $10 each. So in total, it comes out to $60. But because of the way that its DLC is structured, you don't have to pay $60. You can just pay however much you want to get only the characters you want.
Nice.
Yeah, I saw the post about that, JKR. I'm sorry to hear that. But hey, you shot your shot, and it didn't work out. But oh well, you live and learn. It's better to have found out this way than letting it get out of control.
Yeah. Sorry to hear, Holmes. I should cosplay one of the Senran Kagura girl, shouldn't I?
Yes, absolutely. And there's a lot of characters to choose from because the mobile games introduced even more characters that aren't in the console games.
You already know who I'm going to cosplay.
Homura?
Yeah. Yatta!
よし、秘伝忍法書を取り返したよ。早く学校に戻らないと。
Alright, we got Hibari's scroll back.
ひばりちゃん、ほら。あ、ひばりの秘伝忍法書だ。ありがとう、アスカちゃん。もう落とさないようにしっかり胸にしまって。
Head pats or he buddy?
ありがとう。
Head pats only. Nothing else.
Yes. No lewd. Only head pats.
Unfortunately, this series does lewd Hibari a lot, especially once she meets Haruka. Like, Haruka and Hibari are one of the most popular ships in Senran Kagura, apart from Asuka and Homura. I don't like it because, without going too deep into, like, discussions about, like, relationships between fictional characters, it comes off as too predatory for me.
Oh.
Because, like, Hibari is, you know, sweet, innocent, downright childish character.
皆さん、
Yeah.
どうしました？
Okay, here's Ikaruga. She's, you know, your class representative.
She has too much power.
She's the class representative, and she's also the daughter of, like, a millionaire or billionaire
どうしてもかと聞いてい
family.
るんですけど。
Oh, so I was right then. She has too much power.
She's not a spoiled rich girl, though, because, like, she was adopted by that family, but she grew up, homeless.
あ
していたのですか？私でよければ仲裁させていただきますが。最初はみんな
Like, Ikaruga tries to be, like, the peacemaker of the group. She tries to make sure that everything is, running properly and that everyone's focused on the task at hand. She's not your typical student council representative character you see in a lot of anime where they're like, you know, real bitchy.
Oh, speaking of that, I sent Mari-chan a manga recommendation. He hates the main, not the female lead, the person that the main character is with.
So here's this chapter gives a good example of like her trying to make peace between the group. Yagyu wanted, they're trying to decide what they should eat. Yagyu wanted squid, Katsu wanted ramen, Asuka wanted futamaki rolls, and Hibari wanted sweets. So she's going to get all of them.
Oh wow. I mean, could they get a seafood ramen? Actually, that sounds amazing.
Yeah, but then that leaves out the sweets and the futamaki rolls.
I mean, I think there are two of them.
Like, Asuka's trademark favorite food is futamaki rolls, especially the ones her grandfather makes.
Aren't futamaki rolls the one that's like really long?
Yes.
I've had those before, but in burrito, like in burrito form.
Alright, so each character has their own different fighting style. As you can see, Ikaruga uses a really long katana. I don't know what kind of katana this would classify as. It's not quite Sephiroth long, but it's longer than a standard katana.
Yeah, it's like a third of Sephiroth's sword.
Yeah, Sephiroth's sword is like unusually long.
Yeah, so
to the
it'll be
point
a
where it's
Masa.
like the specific kind of katana that Sephiroth uses. The closest thing that exists to it in like actual history is like a kind of katana that was only meant to be used on horseback.
Oh, it's very similar to the English. I think it's called Zellwig.
Zweihander.
Thank you.
German, not English.
Oh, German. Thank you. It's very similar to that sword, which is also used for horses and horseback riders. But there was recorded evidence of it being used against a group of people, and basically you spin around like a freaking Beyblade.
Yep, I'm very familiar with Zweihanders because they're very common in a lot of medieval fantasy stuff. Siegfried and Nightmare both use Zweihanders.
Yeah, my main. Like Siegfried is my main in Soul Calibur.
And Nightmare is mine.
I find it funny, we have a lot of characters that overlap like this with rivalries.
Yep.
They either rivalry, like rivals or close friends. Like Blaze Blue, for example. The perfect example.
By the way, a Blaze Blue crossover would also probably not be out of the question for like future Senran Kagura stuff if they decide to make more Senran Kagura. The series has been kind of in limbo for a while because the creator and series director left Marvelous due to Sony's increasing censorship, like increasing prudishness towards Japanese games in particular.
Yeah, I don't blame them, you know.
And unfortunately, that left the series on a cliffhanger. Like, he'd be open, to my understanding, he'd be open to working on the series again. It's just the problem is, how do you work around, like, PlayStation is the biggest platform for Senran Kagura. So how do you work around that? Although it's been seeing a growing audience on Nintendo Switch recently. I say recently, since the Switch launched, it's been seeing a growing audience on there. Like Reflections and the other spin-off game, Peach Ball, didn't even come out on PlayStation. They were Switch exclusives.
Yeah.
Peach Ball's the other, there we go. She got everything and combined it into one dish.
Oh, that sounds scary. Like, you could have the rolls as a side, have a seafood squid ramen, and then for dessert, you know, have sweets.
But no, she's like, this way. Her logic was this way. All of us can partake in each other's favorite foods.
She scares me.
And it's actually good.
I am terrified.
She's not a Noel, thankfully.
Oh, fuck you.
I mean, in terms of cooking. Like, I don't mean that as an insult to Noel, but that's like a thing in Blaze Blue, is that her cooking is so bad that it has to be censored.
Boo! You stink!
I'm still laughing. Sorry.
All right, this bit here, we're going to have like a little bit of a visual novel type segment, focusing on Asuka. Like, you can read. I don't need to narrate this to you.
Part of me wants to make a visual novel. I think that would be kind of fun.
Doesn't Asuka look like the most anime protagonist-ass character ever right now?
Yeah. I will say the
egg on toast in her mouth.
I was gonna say the egg reminds me. It looks more like a napkin with yolk on it. But we're not asking for Studio Ghibli levels of food. That's just too much.
Yeah. Uh-oh, a boy is approaching her.
Oh no. 6 feet. It's not me.
何？
Well, of course it's not you. You're not in a baseball uniform.
You know, I've been asked to join the baseball team when I was in like, I think 7th grade. I didn't
No, I
join
didn't.
it because I didn't join. I hate it. I hate baseball. The only thing I like doing is swinging the bat. Otherwise, you're either sitting or standing, and I'm.
Pro tip
I
to the
can't.
dude in this scenario, don't just go up to a girl that you've never even met and say, I love you, please go out with me. Because he's not even from this school.
何だったの？
I.
Like I may not be an expert in romance, but I know that you don't just go up to someone that you haven't formally met yet and just say, I love you. Please go out with me. I mean, since this is, you know, supposed to be fan servicey, like it has, it sticks with her.
アスカちゃん、
Um,
食べないの？
but don't try this in real life. It won't work.
Yeah. The I love you thing is also to I like you. That it's the it's more a Western thing. He would have used
いや、
aesteru, which is more a masculine way to say actually I love you. That's a very small amount of Japanese I do know understand.
詳しく話して。
But
Like,
there's a few ways to say it.
ひばり、ほど。
Like the localization in this game is known to be like surprisingly good.
私も興味。
Because like this is a very Japanese game, and they
Yeah.
find ways to localize it without like trying to Americanize it.
Yeah, I think the use I love you thing we're more used to say it's like hearing that as adults probably because you know this game is geared toward adults.
Yeah,
So that's just my guess because we see it all the time in anime where
将来はメジャー
the one dubbing company will say I like you, another company will put I love you. But it's just semantics, really, isn't it?
yeah.
そうなの？
Still interesting discussion for those that didn't know this information.
なかなか芸能人に
Like one little hurdle that they run into when it comes to localization involves one of the girls from another one of the academies, starting with Shinobi Versus. Her name is Shiki. And there's a running thing with character trait with her where in the Japanese version, her former sensei, who she viewed as like an adoptive grandfather, wanted her to learn English. So she'll occasionally speak like sentences in English.
野球選手は手裏剣を刀に
You can't subtitle that in English for a localized version. So the audio is her very clearly speaking English, but the subtitles are her speaking French.
Oh, didn't they switch it in different games?
どうするって
Not in Senran Kagura, but like it's a very common thing in localization for like when a character is supposed to explicitly be speaking English as like a foreign language, they just change it to another language in the dub or localization.
I remember. I wish I could remember what it was, but they had it in a dub where the voice actor or actress. Because this is going back way many moons, and I don't remember what it was, but they were from another country. So for English dub, they spoke English, but I think they spoke Spanish or German or something.
I know they did that in Azumanga Daioh.
That might be the one I'm thinking about.
like the oh my gosh scene, like in the Japanese version, it has the talking cat say,
Yeah.
"Hello, everyone. How are you? Fine, thank you." But in the English version, he's like, "Buongiorno, everyone."
Yeah.
And they also changed a few like cultural references in it while keeping the joke intact. Like where like from my limited knowledge of Azumanga Daioh, because I've never seen the anime. I've only seen clips from it. Like there's like in that same scene, she's like Osaka's like you look like Mori, the former prime minister. But in the English dub, she says, "You kind of look like Bill Clinton."
Yeah.
Or, as I've recently been obsessed with, from a Joel clip that made me die laughing, as JKR is probably familiar, Bill Clinton.
それはこっちのセリフ
Oh
なんだ
my gosh.
I need to show you that segment from one of Joel's streams. It was like he was doing a shareware stream of like old shareware stuff for like Windows, for like DOS and Windows 95 and stuff like that. It was a Bill Clinton screensaver
You're just making me
that played like a blues song about the Clinton Lewinsky scandal.
You're just making me think right now of gaming in the Clinton years.
And then he found out you can mod that screensaver.
Wow.
Like he swapped out the audio for the blues song with different audio tracks. Cause like a lot of old shareware programs, the audio files are just saved as like .wav files.
This is impressive, disturbing.
Yes,
and
it
uncomfortable.
gets especially impressive, disturbing, and uncomfortable once he decides to swap out this very short, like shitty boomer humor Bill Clinton song with Ram Ranch.
I like how I smack my desk and the video quality just plummeted.
Yeah, I've been dropping frames like crazy this whole stream. I have no idea why.
Oh.
Probably, my guess is that the servers might be a bit overloaded because TwitchCon is this weekend.
Yeah, that's probably it, most likely. I think Aki is at TwitchCon, I think, right?
I have no idea. I know that Iron Mouse is technically at TwitchCon because she has like a Segway with a screen set up on it that's remote controlled, so she can go around TwitchCon virtually.
Oh, that's cool. Or we're gonna have what's his name start the drama again. Was like, oh, enough, right?
Who, Connor?
Not Connor. What was it? Osman, I think I did it.
Asman?
One of them, some big IRL YouTuber, streamer was mad about VTubers.
I don't know.
I don't remember.
I don't
who
think it was
He's
Asman because Asman's friends with a lot of VTubers.
Oh, and he's the first thing that came to mind because I know he's really chill, you know. But I don't know him that well. Like the only thing I've seen was two different professional chefs critiquing his steak video. That's it. That's how far my Osmond Gold lore goes. I don't know what Pushiver was angry about VTubers, but yeah. I roll, shoo. And that's it.
Asuka's grandpa is visiting. Grandpa Hanzo, who was the founder of this very school. But now he's a sushi chef.
I could really go for some sushi.
And in case you tuned out for like all the stuff that happened in the previous screen, Asuka's starting to fall for Baseball Boy because he approached her again in the middle of the woods and was like, "Do you want to go to one of my games?"
Yeah,
Once again, do not approach women you do not know in the middle of the woods. That's my second bit of advice.
Exactly. Also, for the very small bit of history I know, Hanzo is the name of a famous shinobi.
Hattori Hanzo, yes. It's implied that the Hanzo from Senran Kagura is the very same Hattori Hanzo from history. It's not stated outright, but it's heavily implied.
I mean, when you think about it, almost every Hanzo in anime is implied.
Yeah.
There is a drama. I can't find it. I bought a box set. I have it somewhere in my house, and it is with a guy named Hanzo who... It's a drama. Like, I saw a little bit of it. It's good. When I'm done watching it, I have no problem lending you the DVDs.
I appreciate it.
No problem. Like, it's one of those. It's like... It's a series. I think it has like either 3
the
or...
Maki roll time!
I could go for a Maki roll. Couldn't you?
Also, this dialogue, it's thick, but I'll bet I can handle all of it.
But I can handle more than she can.
That was, of course, it was Katsuragi that said that, I believe.
But I can handle more than she can. Fun fact, I am crushing on a older lady at a sushi kiosk.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. Thing is, I don't know it's not going to work out. She is a sweet woman. But different religions, so different dietary stuff, and like I am not getting I'm a pork boy. But she is a very sweet woman.
Time for some sagely advice from Grandpa Hanzo about love.
Shinobi oh. But I bet the father got his butt whooped too.
どうしてお父さんとお母さんの仲を許したの？
お前のお父さんは弁護士の夢を捨て、わしと一緒に寿司屋をやると言い出したんだ。愛する人と添い遂げるためなら、夢も金も地位もいらない。お前のお父さんは
I felt something in my heart move. I'm scared.
I'm telling you, this series has some surprisingly good stuff in it.
I am scared.
Besides just the fan service, like holy shit.
No, I am genuinely scared. I felt something in my chest. It just went bump. I thought I was dead inside.
それで、お前の相手はどんな男なんじゃ？
だから相手じゃないって。でもどんな男の子っていうのならなんか私と似ている人かな。
アスカ、人を好きになることは
No.
恋愛はどんどんしろ。
If you like Grandpa Hanzo, if you like Grandpa Hanzo so far, just wait until Estival versus where they introduce her grandmother.
I think I remember Her grandmother.
I love her
Not well
grandmother.
though.
Her grandmother's awesome.
We should make a tier list of old people in anime and video games.
Like, her grandmother doesn't take shit from anyone. Like, she summons all the girls to an interdimensional beach for a 1,000-year festival to ward off, like, a great demon. And when one of them objects, she's like, don't make me kick you or bahonkus. Bahonkus being the exact term she used.
確かに忍びの色恋は難しい。しかし人を愛する気持ちがきっとお前に刀と盾の意味を教えてくれるはずじゃ。
So that's actually really clever.
Yep.
And it's also very popular in a lot of media where you have people like one of the manga I'm reading is one of those ones with a girl becomes like the quote unquote villainess, but because she alters too much stuff.
About.
You don't know what this is not a anime. This is completely different.
Okay.
Actually, no, this is there's two different animes actually. Which one are you thinking about?
I don't know. So many of these have similar titles.
Yeah, the one I'm talking about is where she ends. Her sister is supposed.
This is important right here. She decides not to go to the guy's game and decides to change the route she goes to school in because she needs to focus on her training before she can worry about love. Like, she decides to forego romance with this boy that's very clearly into her in favor of bettering herself towards her own goals, so she can be the sword to his shield. And, like, that's a really good resolution to this little mini story here. Like, that's honestly a resolution that a lot more, not just anime and manga, but just stories in general need to have.
Yeah. Wait, she's a yo-yo?
That's just...
I don't know why I get so excited with yo-yos.
Why come you're quoting Gravemind? Also, yeah, Asuka totally just got pickpocketed.
Never trust a woman with a yo-yo. Unless it's a yo-yo ball. Stop. I mean, that was terrible.
I had a yo-yo ball as a kid. I think it's probably still somewhere at my mom's house. It was a Mighty Morphin Power Rangers one. I don't remember how I got it. I always
wanted one.
I don't remember how or when I got it. I just remember always having it.
I remember two of my yo-yos. One was one of those blue see-through ones. I don't remember the company, but I do also remember I had a green, like, it was see-through also, but it was like smoke-like, and it was a Duncan butterfly.
Okay.
It's I really need to get a yo-yo again and do a yo-yo stream. Just because it's been so long. But, quick summary of the story that's not a spoiler in case anyone knows what I'm talking about. She has an adoptive brother that they were almost made into like a slave type thing, which is an anime trope I kind of hate with isekais. for obvious reasons, you know.
Yeah.
Basically, him and another character would be like, we would be this, her sword and her shield, basically.
Yeah.
And it's very common trope. I hear it so much, it almost kind of loses its.
Well, that's not the usage that Hanzo was saying. He's saying that like a romantic couple should be like a sword and a shield, an inseparable duo that complement each other.
Yeah. Like that's also what it means in that one. Yeah, they want to protect her, but they're talking about also being a unison. So it's applying both, the standard reason that everyone would come to along with that. But I'm saying I just hear it so much. To me, it kind of loses its like impact.
I mean, it could be
much.
It could be a worse sword and shield analogy. It could be Pokemon Sword and Shield.
I'm leaving. Bye.
It could be sword. What are their names? Shieldbird and Swordward, which are the worst names I've ever heard.
I'll say, fuck.
And they have the worst hairstyles I've ever seen. Like, holy shit, what objectively bad character design.
I mean, think about it. We missed out on Pokemon Gun and having Gunther.
Yeah, that would have been better.
And
but no,
Gunther
we get fucking Swordward and Shieldbird. Those aren't even real names. Gunther is a real name. Swordward and Shieldbird are not. It doesn't work. The pun doesn't work.
They should have had the third brother being Gunther and being the brother that actually supports you and gives you hints throughout the story. I mean, heck, they could have used Masahiro, regular hero. Like, there's so many names that means like little warrior, a warrior and shit.
Well, they probably had different names in the Japanese version.
We need more variety in the American names. Like I'm so used to them like just using Sally, Kimberly.
Okay, here's pay attention. Something's about to happen.
Jugs.
Hey, Shadow Dragon, congrats on platinuming Armored Core 6.
Ooh, nice. That reminds me, I need to see if I like this short about a crazy Armored Core battle that was PvP.
Alright, I say we return to the ninja room because if I remember correctly, we can also level up our characters by spending money on them. In-game money, not real money. This isn't a gacha game.
Yes.
There are Senran Kagura gacha games, but they're not available outside of Japan.
You know what game I've been thinking about playing? I don't know the name of it. But it's where the girls are like hiding behind cover when they shoot. It's just jiggle physics.
Girls Frontline?
I don't know if that's the game. That might be it. Been thinking about it though.
Okay, I'm thinking about a different Senran Kagura game where you can do that, I guess. Might as well check out the shop, show you what's in here. Like, you've got DLC outfit stuff, and then you got, like... What I don't like is that you can't preview the outfits before you buy them.
I hate... That's so archaic. I mean, it's not even really archaic, because there's some older games that let you see the outfits.
Like, you can buy, like, alternate hairstyles, accessories, clothes, concept art, cutscenes, music and voice clips.
Ooh.
Consumables. We're not going to be messing around too much with the dress-up stuff. Mostly because of TOS.
Yes. I will be right back. I need to use the restroom.
Okay. Yeah, that's the shop. Other games have more extensive shops. Burst Renewal, which is this one, tries to simplify things a bit. Thinking about getting Spider-Man 2, but you're also planning on getting Metal Gear Solid Master Collection next week. I forgot that was coming out next week. Konami's done so little, to my knowledge, to promote that. Which is typical Konami, honestly. But Spider-Man 2 was my priority for this month. It's good so far. I'm thinking we give another, like, 30 minutes or so to Senran Kagura, and then we'll switch over to Spider-Man 2. I know I haven't finished Spider-Man 1 on stream, but fuck it, I gotta feed the algorithm. Might as well save while I'm here. I don't know if there's autosaves. I think there are. But I'm double checking. You know, I'm making doubly sure. Alright, basically I'm never going to be using Frantic Mode, so partly for TOS, and partly because I don't see the point in it, other than fan service. Like, gameplay-wise, it doesn't get you any kind of good net benefit. It's more like a self-imposed challenge. Now we just wait for Kier to get back, and then we can start the next mission, which, finally we get to play as Katsuragi, my favorite of the Hanzo girls. I'm getting hungry. All I've had today is one bowl of spaghetti and a couple cocoa and peanut butter biscuit things. Problem is, like, I'm kind of out of food, and the grocery store is closed, so I can't go and get more until tomorrow. Oops. And I don't have money to afford delivery. So I just kind of fucked myself. Capitalism, am I right? Exactly, Shadow Dragon. The commodification of stuff that you need in order to survive. Honestly, not even grocery money, because I get my food stamps tomorrow. It's more so I need money to, like, order a pizza or something. Because, like I said, grocery stores closed for tonight. All the grocery stores around here close at 11. Also, if you check the redeems, you'll see that I have a new pizza-themed redeem in there. The Pizza Pasta song for playing when pizza and or pasta are mentioned. And a couple other like sound and video alert redeems in there using trigger fire instead of sound alerts, because it's a little bit easier to set up. Some of these used to be chat commands, but I found out how to make them point redeems. Pasta! There we go. Hey!
Uh-oh. Stinky.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
So yeah, I was just talking about how I'm double queued, so it's playing again. I love that song.
Oops, you broke it.
No, I was like talking about how like I kind of fucked myself by not getting food earlier because I'm out of food. And the grocery is closed. Yeah, I deserve that. I could fix myself some more spaghetti. But
I at least ate before I came on stream. Like you know.
did eat before I came on stream, but all I have is spaghetti.
Don't touch my spaghetti.
All right, let's get into the next mission, which is going to be about my favorite Hanzo girl, Katsuragi. I hate how you have to keep enabling auto
Yeah,
on its
that's
own manually.
That is annoying.
ちょっと太もも触らないでください。そりゃあたいたちが忍びってことは普通の生徒に知られちゃまずいんだけどさ。
Uh-oh, Asuka's getting manhandled. Or girl handled, I guess.
アスカにセクハラするんじゃねえっての。カツネ？あたいはセクハラするのは好きだけど、セクハラを見るのは大嫌いなんだ。正当防衛ってこと。
I love some more pizza rolls then. I don't even have pizza rolls. All I have is spaghetti. But yeah, I love, is there anywhere I could get some decent meat on their bones nearby? Yeah, yeah, I could. I could just order, like, there's a pizza place nearby that I could order from. Or, I could just DoorDash some stuff. But yeah, I love Katsuragi's fighting style. She's entirely kick-focused.
So she would do really good in Muay Thai and Taekwondo.
Also, if you, I don't know if you've been keeping up with like the Discotheque Media announcements, because they do like every month they do announcements of new stuff that they've licensed or are getting ready to release. They just announced the cast for the next Fist of the North Star thing they're dubbing.
No way.
Lex Lang is not voicing Kenshiro this time because this is about Kenshiro's origin story. But he does voice the narrator.
Ooh.
Instead, Robbie Damon voices young Kenshiro.
That name sounds familiar.
I can't name a bunch of stuff he's done off the top of my head because he's relatively new. If you played Spyro Reignited, he played Hunter.
Oh, that's probably why. But yeah, another thing too about the Kick Focus thing, for people that don't know, I think it was Soul Calibur 3.
Soul Calibur 3 had the entirely Kick Focus fighting style with the, what were they called? They were called like Kick Edge or something like that.
Yeah. I actually made my, a custom character I made, and I was actually really decent with her.
That was my main for a while until a friend of mine came over and gave me his save file that had like all the create a character stuff unlocked so I could, you know, actually create characters in fighting styles I wanted without having to play the Chronicles of the Sword.
I'm in the minority here. I actually enjoyed Chronicles of the Sword.
Oh, I enjoyed Chronicles of the Sword. The problem is it's very prone to corrupting your save file.
Oh. I guess I got lucky.
Like Chronicles of the Sword is infamous because if you delete, copy, or move any data on the memory card created before that save file was created or updated, then it corrupts itself.
Oh, I didn't do any of that, so okay. But still, it was very. I would love for them to bring it back, you know. Just not, you know. I love
Katsuragi's logic for like fighting off the girls harassing Asuka. It's like oh, she just beat up the public morals community. Oh, I haven't played this far. Oh, so it was a misunderstanding.
Oh.
She just beat the shit out of the public morals community who was chastising Asuka for the length of her skirt. Like, Katsu's logic here was like, you can't sexually harass Asuka, only I'm allowed to do that. Like, she is out and proud about being a pervert. And I kind of have to respect that. Like, she has one of my favorite post-ass-kicking one-liners in Shinobi Versus, where, like, she beats the shit out of one of the guessing girls. Like, this one girl who wears a mask that is sort of like her security blanket, where if the mask is taken off, she basically has a 180 in her personality and becomes like a meek, timid moe blob.
I remember. Beats
her up, takes off her mask, gropes her, and says, "That's what I call sexual kicked harassment."
Oh, God. I can't.
She's so dedicated to feeling up booba of other girls in this series that she has different words to describe the texture of different booba. And by the point of Estival Versus, she worships the god of booba. Or goddess of booba. Finally, we get to see some stuff with Yagyu. She's been kind of missing for most of this intro stuff. Yagyu's totally got a syscon thing for Hibari, by the way, because Hibari's not related to her, but she reminds her of her deceased younger sister. So, like, she tries to act as, like, an older sister figure for Hibari, but she totally has a crush on her, too. There's also some sort of meaning behind the eye patch. I can't remember what it is, though. I believe it has something to do with her deceased sister.
Ah.
Like, it's not covering up an actual injury, it's cosmetic.
Yeah.
So,
Kinda
Yagyu here fights using an umbrella that has a katana in it. Sort of like a Setsuka from
Ooh.
Soul Calibur. And she has, like, ice-themed powers. Okay, no, I was wrong. It's just the parasol. It's been a while since I played a Senran Kagura game, especially as the
Maybe-
Hanzo girls.
Maybe it's later in the franchise?
Maybe. And her guardian animal is the squid.
I'm legitimately hungry for, like, some squid.
I could go for some calamari. I haven't had calamari in years. So Hibari's like, when we get to play as her, she's sort of the joke character of the game. She has a very unorthodox fighting style. Oh, she's going super mode. Cover your eyes, children.
No. Isn't it canon she has, like, the biggest butt in this franchise?
No, not even close.
Hmm.
No, that is a tie between Ryobi and Yomi.
Ah, okay.
I'm trying to remember what the button for up. Took a guard break. There we go. That's my transformation.
Super Nightshade with the umbrella.
I haven't played much of Nightshade beyond the demo, so I couldn't confirm or deny. Okay, the reason you would go Shinobi transformation is that that's what enables you to use your super attacks.
Oh, okay.
And also, you know, boost your attack defense and speed up.
That's a big girl.
Yep, that's one of her super attacks. Like I said, joke character.
Now I have a question. When she's in that giant form, doesn't she have the big, like, the biggest butt?
That does not count, and you know it.
I mean, the chick that wants to get. Eaten,
Riona.
she can make that dream happen.
It's not just that she wants to get eaten. It's not a vor fantasy. It's that she wants to be turned into tempura shrimp and served with udon noodles. Like, it's a very specific fantasy that Riona has.
Yeah, I'm just face palming over here.
Like, she in one of her side stories in one of the games, she wishes for that to happen, but her wish only comes half true because she does get fried into tempura shrimp, but she doesn't get served with udon, she gets served with soba. And that leaves her disappointed.
何でも自分から積極的に行くといい。それがいつか自信につながる。それじゃあ、私
I'm just gonna say here, face palming.
You keep thinking of Yagyu as new 13 because of the eye patch. I can see it. I can definitely see it.
Even I can see it too.
She's got the sibling complex thing too.
Yeah, I see it also. I wish I could jump someone off the street and make $5,000.
I mean, that's 5,000 Zenny. Zenny's not worth all that much, especially since it's an outdated currency.
That's why I said $5,000.
Even Zenny in my terms, that's $50.
確かにかば
Yep, that's why I wish I could just punch someone up in the street and make $5,000. I'm sticking with that.
今日は帰りにみんなでバナナクレープを食べに
Ooh, banana crepes.
それは
Oh, banana.
Oh,
先生
banana.
その報酬私たちも受けます私たち4人
Yeah, for real though, like I've never had crepes, but I heard they're delicious.
I've had crepes before. They are good.
一人のために一人はみんなの
Like one of my tea buddies, she wants to get crepes with me.
まあいいだろう。では補習は校庭で行う。
I gotta put my vacation time in, so before it gets too cold, me, her, and her husband can get crepes.
Just be sure not to spend $5,000 for that Star Wars hotel and then Disney World. Thankfully, it shut down. Yeah.
Yeah, I would not spend. Bro, I don't even want to go to Disney because it's so expensive for no reason.
耐え忍びます
Like all this, like hot take. I think Universal Studios is better than Disney World.
I'd rather go to Six Flags. It's right around the corner. It's an hour drive.
I mean, out of the Orlando theme parks in that area.
I don't want to go to Florida.
Like if I were to go to any theme park, I'd just go to Carowinds. That's like my state's big theme park.
There's also Wildwood that's actually pretty popular at the beach. You have a little amusement park area as well.
Yeah, we also have a big water park called Emerald Point.
Hey,
Yeah,
got like
you see
combo,
it?
nice.
Yeah, he but over 300 hit combo. You can get some absurdly high combos in Senran Kagura, and it's really satisfying. Even though it is like
man.
really button mashy.
Combo breaker.
Combo breaker. Fuck Disney World. Fuck Florida in general.
Yeah, I don't.
Actually, don't fuck Florida. You'll probably catch something horrific.
The only thing I want to go to Florida for, well, there's two reasons, right? One of my favorite YouTubers is down there, and he makes amazing steaks. And I would love to meet him and his family because they're like super cool. You know,
The only reason I would want to go to Florida anymore, other than Universal Studios, is TFCon Orlando. If I'm ever able to go down there, that's where JKR went this weekend, which is why he's not joining me for commentary. He's gonna be trying to get me some autographs from some Beast Wars voice actors.
Nice. The only other reason I want to go to Florida, and is simply because there's something I want to try, and it would just be cheaper to get it in Florida, and that's alligator.
There's actually there's one other thing I would want to do in Florida. And it's something that wasn't there the previous times I was down there. Stop running away, you. Come back and fight.
Fight like a woman. Fight like a woman.
3 guesses as to what Hibari's guardian animal is.
Possum. Let me stop.
The rabbit.
You know that was funny.
Also, your guardian animal can't be the bear because that's actually already taken.
Oh.
Murasaki's guardian animal is the bear.
But what kind of bear?
Just the bear. Not a specific kind of bear, just bear.
Then I take the polar bear.
to my knowledge, like, out of the ones I can remember off the top of my head, like, Ikaruga has the phoenix, Asuka has the toad, Hibari has the rabbit, Katsuragi has the dragon, Yagyu has the squid. I don't know about this game's Heavy Joe girls, who in later games are known as the Crimson Squad. I'm not sure what their guardian animals are. I know that Murasaki's is the bear. And actually, if I remember correctly, I think Homura's is the spider, if I remember correctly. Because the spider is the like animal symbol for the Heavy Joe Academy.
Okay. I just thought of one of my friends. We actually have a nickname for him.
Yeah.
He is from Peru, and he does Muay Thai. Peru is known for their llamas, so we call him the fighting llama. So that's a perfect animal for him. He was in this game.
That was a disappointingly ineffective move.
No comment.
I mean, in terms of combat.
Yeah, as I said, no comment.
That just straight up missed everything. Like, you turn into a giant and you miss everything that you're trying to hit. Which, honestly, that would be me. Because I have terrible aim.
Oh, same here. It's like it's like turning into the equivalent of 30...
It's like trying to shoot. It's like trying to hit the broadside of a barn with a rocket launcher and then still not even getting it in the splash damage.
You're at point blank range.
Yeah. It's like some caboose from Red vs. Blue shit, where it's like you need to throw a grenade at a target who's like open, and instead you just throw it at the wall right in front of you.
Choji is disappointed. Yeah, Choji's one of my favorite. Choji is my second favorite in Naruto character. Well, third favorite, because Hinata's my favorite overall.
Yeah,
but Choji, in terms of the guys, Choji's number 2. Number 1 for me is Shikamaru.
A lot of people's favorite is Shikamaru.
Yeah, that was a Naruto fan, because I like both Choji and Shikamaru, so one of my username was like Shikacho or something like that. And it's very obvious it's Naruto. I got bullied on MMOs for that shit. And then when I started like dominating them in PvE, like PvP, they had nothing to say. Don't you love karma like that?
Yeah.
ひばりちゃん、二人で補習を受けよっか。そうしよ
Thinking about it, Hibari's ribbons are really cute.
Yeah, she's meant to be like the cute one of the group. Like, they're all cute, but she's like the really cutesy one.
Yeah.
Alright, I think one more mission should do it. Then, we'll switch over to Spider-Man.
We're going to play Spooderman?
理屈だよ。こんなの何にも面白くない。
4-8, that's way too freaking early. Excuse me.
100. I hate that the word unsatisfied has been ruined for me by CS188's YouTube poops. Like every time I see someone just say like it leaves me unsatisfied or I'm unsatisfied with something, I think like I think of like the Home Savers Foundation repair people saying 100% unsatisfied.
I forgot about that, but now the whole thing has came back like a flash.
He's still making really good YouTube poops, by the way. He showed a picture of his bathroom wall right next to his toilet, and his bathroom wall right next to his toilet is just plastered in stickers related to YouTube poop memes.
Oh god. You've made me facepalm so many times this stream. And the fact you're laughing made me do it again, instinctively.
He also had the best response about the current situation going over in the Middle East. His take on Twitter was 100% unsatisfied.
Yeah.
Don't mention the name Spooderman. Yeah, I traumatized JKR with Spooderman. You know that cursed monstrosity of a suit that I imported into Spider-Man Remastered.
I did not see that one.
I'll show it to you later. We're going to be playing Spider-Man 2 because that just came out. And you know, I gotta do something to feed the algorithm.
So JKR doesn't like Spooderman. What about Speederman?
Like it's a fully 3D modeled custom suit based on a crappy MS Paint drawing of Spider-Man.
I remember. Someone made a full-on comic on YouTube about it. Remember? We had Spooderman. What was Batman's name again?
I know. It was the Dolan comics.
Yeah.
I just found another reason to like Katsuragi. She has a dog.
Oh.
His name is Choco. I didn't know that.
Fun fact.
Oh,
Choco...
she had a dog, but he ran away.
Fun fact about the name Choco. That's also the default name for chocobos in Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, Katsuragi has a surprisingly traumatic backstory for a... Yeah, like, her parents disappeared. They're not dead, they're just missing. And, I know this game's probably going to treat it as, like, a spoiler thing, but, like, this is pretty, like, well talked about in her fandom. Her parents went into hiding because they have a bounty out on them, and they didn't want to put Katsuragi at risk. Because they refused to assassinate a target that they were told to, and were branded as traitors. So yeah, kind of traumatic backstory for the funny fan service pervert character, right?
Yeah. Almost as traumatic as stabbing your brother at the age of like 6.
Wild grass and ramen special. So apparently Katsu's also a good cook.
Oh.
Did the doggo come home? It's the doggo!
Oh.
Is it the doggo? Soft fluffy of your ball is flowing in the air. Is it a flying doggo? Aw. I thought it was gonna be... Please reunite her with her doggo. For once, I want a story involving a childhood dog to end happily.
Yeah. Enough with the Old Yeller type stuff. Like, no.
Old Yeller is a terrible story because all it does, it's like a happy story about a boy and his dog, and then it just gets traumatic at the end.
Very similar to Sounder, which is one of my favorite stories, where the dog gets healed, and the dog, spends the rest of his
I will stand by this. I hate Old Yeller.
I've never seen Old Yeller, and I hate it because I heard the dog dies at the end.
I saw that movie in 5th grade, and I hated it.
Yeah, I heard the ending. I'm like, no, I am not watching a dog die. Fuck that.
わかった。みんなが揃ったら全部話すよ。
キリア先生に相談した方がいいんじゃないかな。同感だ。
でも今日はキリア先生出張の日だったはず。
どうしよう。敵が攻めてくるかもしれないんでしょ。ひばりたちだけ。
It ain't Superman's pet. Listen, any dog is capable of flying. Once.
Oh, fuck you!
Fuck me yourself, you coward.
Oops. You broke it.
Fuck, I am not gonna say it. I am not gonna say it.
Okay, so like this is uncharted territory for me, so I don't know what this is building up to. I've only played like the opening tutorial missions. They're here. They're here. They're finally here.
They're here, we're queer, and we're used to it.
It's Homura and her squad. I just realized. Yeah.
お前らは半蔵の忍び学生だろ。
何を言っているんですか。私たちは。
しらばっくれても無駄だ。
Oh, it wasn't anything related to the doggo. It was a surveillance puffball.
隠れ結界を発動したのにお前らは消えない。なるほど。そこにいるのは全員忍びか。だったらなんだって言うんだ。超秘伝忍法書を渡せ。
Shaking with excitement.
渡せるわけがありません。
渡さなければどうなる。
Lord have bonkmas.
決まっているだろ。力ずくだ。
Do I need to get the mallet?
面白い。
I just like how you said that, and the first thing I see, I look back up, is you got my attention. The timing for that, right?
I'm getting me mallet.
No. No.
そんなに戦いたいんやったら相手になったる。
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about Hikage. I like Hikage too. Her entire thing is that she doesn't have emotions, but it's played more for comedy. At least in stories focusing on her, it's played for comedy because it's like, because she has no emotions, she can't understand social cues. Like, Murasaki has a sister named Imu, who has a, one-sided rivalry with Hikage, because Hikage keeps on doing stuff that embarrasses her or, like, otherwise upsets her when Hikage's just trying to be friendly. She just doesn't understand that what she's doing is upsetting her because she doesn't understand emotions. Like, it was sunny out, so I scribbled in the lenses on your glasses black so they would be sunglasses.
Oh.
Like that kind of stuff. Like, she's not even trying to be mean-spirited, she just doesn't understand that what she's doing isn't helpful. I think you'll also like her design and aesthetic. Her guardian animal is the snake.
That's actually my Chinese zodiac animal.
Keep forgetting to manually enable the autos.
Yeah. Fun fact. When you look up Aries and like the Aries general zodiac meaning and the year of the snake, they're basically one and the same.
Interesting.
Yeah, they both say basically you're smart, you're understanding, but you easily get pissed off. The dumb shit. So, if you want, like, a, let me put the mallet away. There we go. Yeah, I don't need, I don't need point blank trauma. If you want a good summary of, like, what Homura's character is like, imagine Team 4-Star Vegeta, gender bent. Yeah, perfect for me. Best girl. She fights using not one, but 6 katanas. She like Wolverine, I think, right? Yeah, she uses katanas like Wolverine claws. Oh fuck yes. See? Eat your heart out, Roronoa Zoro. I think he upgraded to like 6th place recently too. I don't know. I don't watch One Piece. I'm waiting until it finishes to watch it. I know it's already been confirmed. Watch the 3,000 episodes. I know it's already been confirmed that. Have a good night, JKR. I know it's already been confirmed that this is not what how the story's going to play out, but I think it would be hilarious if after like this 20+ year story ends, it turns out that the One Piece was just the power of friendship. Yeah, we talked about that and we said that would be the funniest thing. That would be the funniest fucking thing ever. But unfortunately for me, but very fortunately for oh boy, John Dacre to serenade us during this fight. Also a night, JKR. John Dacre to bring some much-needed holiness into this lewd stream. Oh boy, when we get the arrow changing. I think you both need a bonk, right?
I like a big pizza pie with some more
What always throws me off?
Bells will ring, ting-a-ling-ling, ting-a-ling-ling, and the bell ring, more. Amore. And you know that you need some more.
Damn, I keep missing.
Me, but you see, back in old Napoli, that's amore.
That would have been devastating if I got hit by it. Holy shit. Ah, damn. I just jinxed myself. Damn it! I really fucked myself by using my Shinobi transformation so early in the fight, because that also acts as your 1 health refill. Damn, that was close.
Yeah.
At least you still gain experience even when you lose. Which, unfortunately, sometimes these fights get a little grindy, where, like, you need to keep failing over and over again to get experience to level up, and sort of... I hate to use this comparison, but it's kind of Dark Souls-y, where it's like, you keep pounding your head against the brick wall until eventually you crack through it.
That actually reminds me, I need to play Code Vein. Gotta do it this time, dude. Oh. Did your audio click out?
No, I wasn't talking.
Oh.
If she could stop spamming that move, that would be very much appreciated.
The waifu must win.
Okay, at the very least, I have the edge on her on health. And I haven't used my transformation yet, so I can get a free health refill.
Okay, that was actually... Okay, the combo's still not done. Oh, shit. Like, this is kind of a dope combo.
Like I said, combos can get crazy in Senran combo.
The combo was type sick. Are there parries?
I don't think there's parries in this one, but there are in some other games.
Okay.
It's like very timing specific.
Normally I'm pretty good.
Damn, I didn't even need to transform to beat her. Holy shit.
Are you trying to get all pro?
I don't know how I did that.
Oh, Shadow Dragon, you were playing a bit of Code Vein? Nice. It's basically anime Dark Souls from what I've heard.
Yep. Yeah, I have no idea how I did that finisher, but I'm glad I think it might be because I was in the super state.
Huh.
Okay, so at least they show the girls some modesty in this game, not making them stand around completely naked after they've been dress broken. Other games, they will do that, and depending on the game, they'll either censor them with light or with chibi versions of their faces.
Mods.
Yeah, there's mods to remove the censorship and additional mods to add in
Yeah.
anatomy.
The stuff. The stuff. Kill a transform ally. Can't remember since you playing some of it. Dude, I don't worry because I've been reading like 12 to like 30 different manga, and they're all isekais, and they all blend into one. Hilarious, right?
Yeah.
I'll be right back. I need to run to the bathroom again. I hate. I love cheese, but I hate what it does to me.
I gotta head to the bathroom too, and then we're going to switch games. So I'll bring up the BRB screen real quick.
Okay. And if I get back earlier, I'll just chat in the chat thing.
Okay. Gotta get myself a snack too.